Okay, so everybody clear the screen and type host name CTL and set host name set hyphen host name. Okay, and you give the name. The host name I'm going to give is, let me cancel this here first. Host name CTL is the command, and set host name because we are setting the host name. Set host name, and then I'm going to give the name Zafar01.zmpt.com. Everybody give your first name 01.zmpt.com. So change Zafar with your name, then give it a 01 to it. And hit enter, and it's telling you authentication is required to set statically configured local host name. So this is the function of a administrator. So go ahead and give you the password. Okay, and type host name here, HOSTNAME. And you could see that the name has changed here. So right now it says student here. It's not going to, it won't change right away. I'll show you when. But it says Zafar01@zmpt.com.
Mr. Sava, I think mine says authentication failed. I think maybe I put the wrong password or messed up my password.
Try it again. Just bring the line up and hit enter.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see. Set hostname CTL. Sets. So just retype the command basically.
Yeah. Bring the command up and hit enter, and then give the correct password there.
Okay. Okay.
Did it work?
Well, I'm doing it right now. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember my password. Okay.
I just sent it to you.
I know. I have so many passwords in my head. Oh yeah, it's working now.
Okay.
So now I have so many passwords for everything. It's crazy.
Well, just wait until you get the job, and you're gonna be crazy. I have a whole document of passwords for job, and there is a password for every place you go in. Oh, that's the reality here. That's the problem here. There's a trust issue with people. That's why we have so many passwords. You're just securing it from other people, right? That's a sad state of affair. You're just securing from some people, which you should be doing it here. So everybody give me 2 or 3 people tell me you got this, okay? And if you don't, then we have to stop here.
I got it.
All right, great. It's going to be a really fun class today. And you feel like you're going to be owning this class, owning this computer, or the host. So I'm going to explain a little bit here what happened here. So what actually happened here is, this is what happened here. Okay, so now what happened, we connect from one server to another server here, right? So the IP address we had earlier is, in my case here, I connected from 71 dot, can somebody help me with the IP address? 71.57.95.5, right? 57.95.5. Okay, from that IP address, I connected to the IP address that is 10.1.10. What is my IP address? 17.
17.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the from my IP address to this IP address I connected here, right? So what is actually happening here is there is a complex issue that happened in the background. It's called from here to here it connected, but it happened in a fraction of a second. What happened is all these things happening here is from here to here. What happened here is visualization of this here. So when you connect from this server to another server, what happens is a client initializes the connection by contacting the server. So when you put in the IP address, this part here, when you put in this part here, this is what is happening. Number one. Okay, number two, if the connection is there, then this server is replying. It's acknowledging, at the same time it's giving the key. It's giving the keychain here. All that is happening fraction of a second here. So it gave the keychain. Here's the keychain. Here's the keychain. It's an alphanumeric number here. It's a very long number. Okay, so that happened. And then at the same time, the third one is negotiation. It's like both are talking right now. Initially, the first one is talking to second one. The second one is replying back. Now both are talking at the same time. And then the fourth one is user. So this is the fourth thing that happened here, is asking the password here, unable to connect. So here I'm going to put down master.zmpt.com. Okay, this is the one name of the server here. And here is the name of the server is Zafar01 at zmpt.com. Okay, so that's all there is to it. Okay, any questions, guys? Okay, no questions. So I'm gonna put this in here. What happened here? Below. Okay, so
So now I am running two server at a time, right?
I'm sorry, what? Hello? I cannot hear you.
Hello.
Yeah. Are you speaking?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I could hear you, then you're going dead. I mean, are you
Hello.
speaking or what's happening? If you want, you could also connect from another phone, you know. Okay, so let's move forward here. Now from here, you could connect to the another server, second server here. Let's go ahead and connect to your second server. I'm going to connect to my second server, which is my IP, SSH, Zafar at 10.1.10.111, and hit enter. Same thing came up. Password. So I'm into the another server here, but the name of the server is still the same. So go ahead and change the name of that server to Zafar02 at zmpt.com. So whatever your name is, put that in there, 02.zmpt.com. And hit enter. Provide the password. And then type host name there. You are in Zafar 2. So what happened? You hop from Zafar from IP to another server. From there you hop onto another server. Okay, don't get confused. So let me show you here.
So when you connect to the second one, you disconnect from the first one?
No, you're still in there. You're still in there. That's a very good question. So you connect one box, from there you connect it to another box, from there you connect it to another box. And you could have like a daisy chain going in there, okay? No problem.
And the second one that I'm trying to connect to, for some reason, it's telling me permission denied.
You putting in the wrong password.
I'm putting in the same password.
Permission denied. Did you put at SSH your name at then the IP address?
Yes, I did. SSH Aliyu O. Oh, I think I was supposed to put Aliyu O2 on that one. Huh?
No. Don't put your name in there. I mean, just put regular. I didn't put 002 or 01
Oh,
here.
that's what I did on that one. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So you are on server 1.
For some reason, it's still telling. It's saying permission denied. So I'm trying to figure out what I did wrong on this one. I'm putting the same password.
Okay, just type host name there and tell me where are you.
It's telling.
Yeah, clear the screen, clear everything, and then type host name and hit enter.
Host name Aliyu O1.
Okay, now type SSH space your ID, which is Aliyu, at the second IP address for the second server.
Okay.
And now hit enter. So you should see the key is exchanging.
Okay. So he just went to passwords. That's what he did this time.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it still says permission denied.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so permission denied here. Let me go in there and take a look. Okay, try now.
Okay.
You're in?
The password. Yeah, the password. It worked. So, but this time it's still showing that I'm in. So that one now is showing I'm a student.
Yeah,
When I put the host.
Yeah, go ahead and change the host name CTL. You have the command, right?
Yeah, I think host name CTL.
Yeah, right here. Hold on. Yeah, write this one. Hostname CTL space set hostname, then whatever the name you want to give.
right. I guess I didn't. Okay. Hostname CTL. That's one word.
Yeah,
Space set dash. Is it dash hostname, right?
yeah.
Hostname. And does it? And whatever name I'm trying to give, is there a space between it?
No, just give it one word. Like give aliu2.zmpt.com.
Oh, okay. That's yeah. That's I didn't. Okay, I didn't get all that. CTL. Set hostname. Ali. O2. ZMPT. Okay, I got it.
Okay, all right. So now you want to go back to number 2, just type exit, EXIT. So you go back to your previous section. It says connection closed. It's actually giving the IP address and connection closed. Type host name. You're back to 01. Go ahead and type
Okay, I
exit.
think on my thing it says authentication failed. So I'm not sure what is
What are you trying to
exactly
do?
happened.
Where are you right now?
So right now I'm at when it says authentication for when I set the host name to the new name and it went to password and I put the password in and it said authentication failed. Could not set property access denied.
Okay,
And it
try
went
it
back
again.
to
Try it again.
okay, let me okay, authentication completed this time around.
Okay, so it just you need to just make sure you do a copy. Good.
Okay.
You could
Connection.
type the password into the notepad and copy and paste it. You could do that too.
Okay.
So when you type exit, you're back to Zafar 01. Type exit again, and you will be back to your home system. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to clear the screen. Now, what you're going to do is go ahead and okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to set up the connection between the two hosts so that it won't ask us for the password. Okay, you could do that. So let's see how I am going to show you this SSH passwordless. So on the master system, you type hostname, right? So here, type this here, SSH hyphen keygen. Okay, and hit enter. Okay, type SSH keygen and hit enter, and you will get the message here. Enter the file in which to save the key. All you have to do is just hit enter there. Enter the paraphrase, hit enter. Enter the same paraphrase again, hit enter. Okay, so what it did was it created another fingerprint here, so that we're going to use this to connect without password here. So we can establish, not establish, but we can generating one key here, so that I'm going to say SSH passwordless, okay? You don't have to type in password next time you connect to the server. So I put this in here, right? So this is the command. SSH keygen is the command, okay? You type and hit enter. And here, this, when you get this place here, all you have to do is hit enter here. Okay, so what happened here is this place, it generates private key, and public key. Anybody have done Apple Pay or Samsung Pay? Anybody?
Yes.
All right. This is what is happening, okay? And this is not new. It's been there for a little while here. So why do you wonder why this is happening? Because of a secure token. Apple Pay, any computer connecting with anything else, this is what is happening. It's called TCP connection here, okay? Actually, this is called TCP connection. I should have named it here already. TCP connection handshake. Okay, so this is a TCP connection handshake is happening. Okay, so it's called TCP connection handshake, and this is a three-way handshake. Okay, so this is a in reality, this is what you have to worry about is sync, ACK, sync ACK. It's a lot more complex transaction is happening than what I'm showing here, but for you all to understand, I mean, there are a lot of things you could. There are a lot of complex things happening. Let's put it that way. But this is the simplest thing I could tell you about how this is working. Okay, so now that this is out of our way, so what I'm going to do is let's move forward here. So
the keygen command didn't work for me.
key-gen. Now you must be into master 01. Everybody make sure you are in master 01. You are in the first login, not the second login. The first server you connect from your home, make sure that is where you are.
All right, it worked this time. So it's just enter the next two screens.
Yeah, just do nothing but hit enter.
I got it. Thank you.
Okay, now what we're gonna do is, if you do pwd and you do ls, there is nothing in there. If you do ls-a, there is a hidden directory called ssh. Let's go into that cd.ssh, and if you do ls-la, so this is the public key it created here just a moment ago, 1222. Actually it created two keys, RSA ID and RSA public key. If you carry, you see a huge alphanumeric number here. This is this key is encrypted. It cannot be hacked. Okay, you could see that the length is, the size is sheer. You could look at it and then say it's pretty long. And you could cat ID RSA and hit enter. And this is the private key. This key is being exchanged between two servers. This is almost impossible to hack this, okay? And there is another file is called known host. So known host is, it's keeping track of the IP host name that is connecting to 10.1.10.103 and 10.1.10.17. So next time when you're going to connect, it's now going to create the key again because it has already established a trust. Ten dot one dot 10.17 and 10.1.111. Okay, so the 111, since we didn't connect directly to 111 from here, it won't have it here, but I have connected to 103. You guys might have only one in there. Do you have one in there, or what do you guys have when you cat known host? I would say don't worry about it now. So this is not that you have to worry about it too much. Okay, now once the SSH keygen is done, let's type SSH hyphen. You know what? Let's take a break here. Let's take a good 10-minute break and then we'll come back and make sure everybody has the keygen ready. All right, so break starts now for 10 minutes. Okay, can you see it now?
It's loading. No, still don't see it.
Anybody else is having an issue?
No, I can see it.
Hello?
Maybe I'll just restart.
Okay, yeah, I'll wait for you. Go ahead and do it.
Thank you. I wasn't able to.
Did you do SSH copy hyphen ID?
No. Let me. Hold on. I was having some other issues. I was trying to fix that.
Okay, well, this is important. Stop me when you are lagging behind, so we all be catching up or caught up.
Sure, thanks. So where is the command that you want me to put in? SSH copy.
SSH hyphen copy hyphen ID, then a space, then the IP address of your own host. I put in my host. Host means the IP address, the machine name, or whatever.
I'm sorry, can I see the command? Because I didn't remember what you just said.
Right here, it's highlighted. Do you see my screen?
Oh, okay.
Actually, let me bring up here also. Yeah, copy, SSH copy, SSH hyphen, copy hyphen ID, and then the IP address. Okay, once you have got the output similar to this here, what you might want to do is just simply type SSH and the IP address. It should automatically let you in without prompting you for the password. Are you good?
Actually, no, it's giving me some errors.
Let's share your screen here. Give me a team view.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem because I have it on a different laptop, and I don't have TeamViewer on that.
Oh, you don't have a team viewer on that. What is the problem you're getting? Did you do SSH copy -ID?
Okay, so I did SSH hyphen copy hyphen ID space and then the IP address. And then it says source of keys to be installed, blah blah blah. And then
Okay.
the third line says error, SSH could not resolve hostname.
So put down the IP address. Make sure the IP address is correct.
All right, let me try one more time.
Okay, here, look at your own IP address. Your own IP address is 10.1.10.103. You should be putting in 10.1.10.103, not the one I have here.
Okay. Oh, I think I see there was a dot that I put in there. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
All right, it worked. Thank you.
Yeah. Most of the time it's just a simple oversight. So now, so are you able to get in there too without password SSH and then your own IP address, and then it will just be able to get in there?
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
Now it locked me out. I have to restart the session.
Okay.
Mom, look at me, man, Dad.
Are you good?
Yeah, you can go ahead. I'm just trying to finish it up right now.
No, I mean it should just be a fraction of a second here. Tell me what is happening.
Actually, I restarted the session, so I have to log in into the first one and then the second one.
Yeah, log in. It shouldn't be a long.
All right, I'm doing it right now.
Anybody else is having issues?
So now it says one key remains to be installed. If you're prompted now, it is to install the new keys. And then it asks me for the password.
Why you need to redo that? Did you do SSH copy ID again?
Yeah.
No. That's not needed anymore.
Oh, okay.
Just do Control C, because it's a
Control C.
one-time deal.
Oh, okay. So how do I test it?
Just type SSH and the IP address, your own IP address.
Okay. Now it asked me for password.
So something is not working. I mean, you didn't. And anybody else is having issues?
Let me go to the other computer where I have Team Viewer. You could probably just look into it if that's okay.
Yeah.
All right, give me 1 second. All right, so hold on. ID is 469. If you're ready for it.
Yeah, I should have actually be. It's coming up here.
Sorry to keep everybody holding.
469
184
184
188.
188. Oh God. Your partner uses. Okay, let me. Okay, 469
Uh, oh, 1 second. 184
Yeah.
and 188.
Okay, passcode.
25 G as in green, E as in elephant, 9A.
Okay. All right. So what you got there? You're in.
Yeah, I'm in, but like you said, you're not required to have a password, or like it's not gonna ask you for a password. That's not happening. It's asking me for password.
Okay. So go ahead and exit here. And type history here. Okay. Well, okay, it's not showing here because you have a different session. Okay, just clear the screen. And go ahead and type, let's do ls-la. Okay, and cd into the .ssh folder, cd. Enter. Clear the screen. You do ls-la. Okay, so yeah, you probably didn't do that. So go ahead and type ssh-keygen. Enter. 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 Okay, do ls-la. See, now you have like extra 2 keys in there. All you had
Okay.
is known host back then. Now you have ID RSA and public RSA. Okay, go ahead and clear the screen. Then type ssh -cop copy -id and then the IP address 10.1. Yeah. Enter. Okay, now you should give the password for Adil. Okay, that's it. Now just come back to your home directory, cd, enter. Okay, then yeah, copy, paste that ssh 10.1.1.103. That might not work. You might have to remove the quotes. There is one more single quote there. Now Control C.
Okay, yeah.
That's it. You're in.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah. So now every time you might want to do is get in the habit of typing host name. Type host name in there. See, now you could see what host you are logged in here.
Okay.
Okay, exit out of here. All right, so I'm gonna disconnect you from you.
All right.
So now, everybody, let's go ahead and do it for the second server. Okay, come back to your master server now. And type host name. They will tell you master 01. Clear the screen. let's just copy SSH ID and copy to your second server. Whatever the IP address for your second server is, go ahead and type that in there. Mine is 10.1.10.111 and hit enter. Is gonna say yes and give the password for Zafar. You see an extra line coming in here.
Do you want us to go to how do we get to master server?
Yeah, do it from your master server.
Okay, how do we get to the master server? I'm trying to remember. Exit. Yeah, right.
Just exit.
Okay.
Okay, so once the copy is done, all you have to do is just SSH into it. And hit enter. There you go, I'm into 2. So what happened so far is so let me show you what happened so far. So you have master 01, right? So you have master 01. Okay, so you have master 01. And then what happened here is you are connecting from master 01 to Zafar 01 and 02. 01 and 02. 01 and 01. 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 01 and Zafar02. Okay, this is passwordless right now. But what about if you connect from Zafar01 to 02? Is it going to ask for the password or it will not ask for the password if you connect between here?
I think it should.
Yes, it will ask for the password because the password is established between, the password is established between master01, between master01 and master Zafar01, master01 and Zafar02. There is no password. You could establish that, but right now, so far, it will ask for the password here, okay? Because computers, you set up something here, they are very, unless you have set up, it's not going to work here because you never set that up, okay? So this part will be no passwordless. Passwordless. All right, so that should be clear. I'm going to put in the assignment to establish passwordless between the second server, server 01 and 02. Okay, so that would be the assignment here. I'll actually put that in the assignment. Okay, so that is coming up. That should be enough here. I gave you all the instructions how to establish password less from password one server to another server. Here, this is exactly what you do. Okay, this is the most painful so far. After that, once you know connecting in and out, everything else is a regular server. Okay, you could type the regular commands here: who, pwd, ls-l, you know, all that crazy commands you could come up with. All that you would do that. Okay, let's go ahead and take about another 10-minute break, and then I'll show you how to become an admin. Then we call it for the day, and then we'll connect again next week. Okay, so another 10 minutes break. Start now. So, okay, so go ahead and exit out of there. You're back to master 01, right? Okay, so everybody on master 01, go ahead and type this command. type ID space your name. I'm gonna type ID space Zafar. So my ID is, name of my ID is Zafar, and this is the ID number. This is the name of the group I belong to is also the Zafar. And this is the group ID. And this is just the list of groups I belong to. So this is Zafar. This is the same information. If I belong to any other group, then I will have this here. So this is my primary ID here. So don't worry about it. I'll go over this a lot more here, okay? But what I'm gonna do now is switching to root user. That means administrator. So to switch to become the administrator, what do? You type sudo su hyphen sudo switch user hyphen and hit enter, and it's asking for the password for Zafar. It says Zafar is not in the sudo file. The incident will be reported. Everybody should get this message on master 01.
I have a different one.
What does it say? You should be on master 01.
Yeah. And when I type sudo su hyphen, it says we trust you have received the usual lecture from the local system. And then it has like 1, 2, 3, respect the privacy, and then sudo password.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and put in the password. Try to put in the password. The reason I'm not getting is because I have done that once already, so that's why I'm not getting it. You're
So
doing
it says Adil is not
sudo
in
or
the
files.
sudoers file.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Everybody else should receive the same message as Adil did, so which is good. That means you're trying to become an administrator and your access is denied. Okay, on this master service, nobody should be able to do it. So now on to connect to your own server. I'm going to connect to my own server. What I'm going to do is SSH. I'm going to just scroll up here. Connect to your first server. Mine is 10.1.10.17. Whatever yours is, you should be able to do it. Hit enter, and it should connect without password. Now I'm going to type sudo su hyphen, and it will ask you for the password for Zafar. I'm going to give the password for Zafar. Now you see I'm a root user now. Type the command who am I, all one word, it will tell you root. I'll explain in a second here. So what happened is when you type this command, So this is the command. This means switch user. This command is switch user. SU equals switch user. Okay, and then the hyphen. Hyphen means switch to root. Hyphen means root. And how do you know which user you are in now? See, over here you should see a user ID. Earlier it was Zafar, right? Earlier it was Zafar, now this is root. Okay, now you are root and this is the administrator. This is like a super user, nobody's above him. Administrator. Any questions? Okay. Everybody is able to become root, right? Everybody is able to become root. Who has problem? Let me know. Anybody? Hello? Everybody good, right?
I'm okay.
So the command to find out who are you right now is who am I. Either you type who am I or you type root, it's the same thing. Okay, now type pwd and it says /root. This is your home directory, guys. Now, so far we have learned 3 roots, right? Just a slash is also a root. And this thing is also a root. So now this is a root user. root user, I'm going to put down user equals administrator. And this here slash root. Can anybody guess what slash root is? What would be the slash root? Slash root.
Isn't that the home directory?
Say that again.
Isn't that the home directory?
Home directory for who?
For individual person, for the administrator.
Yeah, right now, very good. This is a home directory for the administrator. For the regular users, it would be slash home slash whatever the name is. Okay, this is the home directory for administrator. In this case, the administrator is the name of the user, which is root. All right. So how many roots we dealt with so far? We dealt with 3 roots. One is slash is a root, slash root is a directory, home user directory. Okay, and just the name root is the user is a user directory. Okay, don't worry about it. This is normal. You will get it. It's a piece of cake. I mean, once you understand this, you are well on the way of understanding this Linux operating system. It is not daunting here, and it's not a rocket science. So believe me, it's easy peasy. Okay, so the root is the user. Root user has full access. Super user. Root user has full access. Root user cannot be renamed. Okay? And never share the password with anybody. In general terms, never share your password with anybody, okay? If your manager comes to you and asks for the password, or if a director, a CEO of the company, you should report that to security. Okay, once you get into the company, there is another IT department called security. They'll take care of it. So nobody in their right mind should come and ask you for the password, okay? If they do, then there is a big problem. And also, don't put password in when you're working. Don't put password in email or chat or text messages, etc. Bottom line is, don't share it, okay? All right, couple more minutes, we'll be done here. And actually, let me pause and ask for a couple questions. Anybody have any questions? Okay. So if there are no questions, then what I'll do is
Well, I can ask you a question.
I could use
You got
one.
a minute. So how do I connect to my virtual box from another computer? Do I just need the IP address for the virtual box?
You're connected right now.
No, like remember how we created our own, we downloaded our own Oracle VM VirtualBox?
Yeah, I split the course here. That is kind of causing a lot of problems to people to understand. Let's understand. Let's have a control over what we gonna learn. The focus one and that one, we'll worry about that later. Actually, I split the course into two. So that is, I put that into the engineering here, but the one I have here going, it should put you as a